Hi everyone, so welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Alyssa Lorenzo and I'm 20 years old. I am an NPC bodybuilder. I go to school full-time and I also work, and I'm on scholarship for I'm on scholarship for basketball. So I want to give you a background of how I started bodybuilding and how I worked my way from not knowing anything to competing for the first time and competing multiple times. So I'm here to help you and take you along with me on my journey. Just have fun and learn from each other. So throughout my whole basketball career and throughout my life in general, I've always, went through the struggle, went through the downfalls and having to figure out how I'm gonna go and work through this tough situation. So nothing has ever came easy to me. I've always had to work really, really hard. So the reason that I started this YouTube channel is because I have been through many obstacles in life that has strengthened me to be the person that I am today. And being able to work through those things and become stronger and greater in your own craft has taught me that if I can do it, he can too. I share this with you guys because I know a lot of these situations are really relatable. A lot of those goals that we set for ourselves, those big ones that we think it's too big for me to obtain, I'm here to tell you that it is possible. It is so possible for us to set that huge goal and that big goal and be able to go out there, work your ass off and reach that goal and be successful. So I'm here to help you guys and teach you guys all the things that I've learned along my journey. Alright guys, so I wanted to give you a little bit of a background about myself and how I got to where I am today as an NPC bikini competitor. Oh, forgot what I was gonna say. Like I mentioned before, I am on scholarship to play basketball at my university. I've been playing basketball, since I could remember, maybe like 4 or 5 years old. My parents always put me in all boys teams so I'd be really tough as a girl. At a young age, I always worked really hard. I knew my parents had put a lot of time and effort and care into me, so I wanted to make it my #1 goal to earn a scholarship, and I did that. My senior year, I earned a scholarship to my university to play basketball for them. Honestly, that was the most greatest and incredible accomplishment that I had done for not only myself, but my parents. I figured that the least that I could do was to earn a scholarship and play basketball, something that I love to do, all while helping my parents out. So here I am, my freshman year. I did not see myself being that one player at the end of the bench, giving everyone waters and not getting out on the court. I never imagined myself being in that spot, but I was. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just the type of person that I'm just not complacent with being the last player out and not being able to contribute like I wanted to and like I'm capable of. So here I am giving everyone waters, and I was not going to let this low part of my basketball career define what I was going to do in the future. I took it upon myself to go crazy. I literally worked my ass off and I earned a starting position as a freshman guard. I was able to get out there on the court, contribute. I think I had my career high 19 points, 5 threes as a freshman. I mean, that was awesome. Then all of a sudden, when things were going great for this small streak of time, here comes an injury. I had an ACL sprain. Thank God it wasn't an ACL tear, but I was dealing with a lot of pain, a lot of mental struggle with not being able to play and not being able to get out there like I really wanted to. But after a period of time, I worked my way back up. I was in the starting lineup again after I healed up and mended my body. I remember this so vividly. I was starting and we're playing in Hawaii. About 5 minutes into the game, I dive for a loose ball and I get pushed on the ground and my face slams against the hardwood. I split open my chin and had to get about 8 stitches. So I was out. I'm still, I still feel my ACL injury. Now I have this huge gash under my chin and I have to go to the hospital in Hawaii. So I was out for a while. I lost my spot. After that, I was in this low point in my life where things were not going right and things were not going my way. I started getting into the habit of eating more and not getting as much exercise. Even though I was going to 2-hour practices, I would never play in the games. Like, I just wouldn't play after I had gotten hurt like that. So I wasn't getting enough exercise in my life, and I turned to eating a bunch. And you know me, well, you don't know me yet, but you will know me. I love to eat. I love food. And I got up to around 162 pounds. Mind you, I'm 5'4". So summer comes around, freshman year's over, I'm 162 pounds. And my family went to Cuba, we're traveling, I'm eating the Cuban food, and my family is from Cuba, by the way. My dad was born there. We come back from Cuba, and my parents end up joining P2P Transformation Center. P2P stands for push-ups to pin-ups. My mom was super excited, super motivated. I saw her going every single day. She was in this challenge. I signed up for my very first gym membership at Club Sport down the street. I walked up those steps, saw all of these crazy machines I had never seen before. I told myself, okay, if I read one of these machine directions and I don't get it within the 15 seconds, I'm out of here and I'm gonna go run. That was me. I was that person that had no idea what to do in the gym. After a couple of weeks of not knowing what to do at the gym, my mom invited me to go on a free week trial at P2P Transformation Center, and it kicked my ass. First day was insane. They had us doing circuit training, so I walked out of that place drenched. I started to see my body transform in ways that I'd never imagined. Even when things weren't going right outside and basketball wasn't going right, I was seeing results, and that's something that just fueled this fire in me to want to keep going and do something more. So I asked a trainer, and she said, well, do you want to do fitness modeling or do you want to be a bodybuilder? I had no idea what the difference was. I was a newbie. I was a noob at this. So my first reaction was, I'll be a bodybuilding competitor. And I don't know why I said that, but I did. And so she said, all right, take your first measurements, weigh yourself, and I'll send you over like a quick meal plan that you'll be able to follow for a bit, and you'll definitely see some changes. And I started to see my body progress to even a higher level of muscularity. So after a few months of training, I told my mom that I was super excited about this new journey that I was about to embark on, and that later on I wanted to become a bikini bodybuilder and maybe even go IFBB pro one day, which is still one of my goals. So I kid you not, my mother, she got online without me knowing, signed me up for a competition a few months down the road. I think it was February 18th. She sent me all of the checkout info and she said, all right, here's your chance. Now deliver. I went on Yelp. I called about 20 different trainers. They were giving me prices that I had no way and no idea of even comprehending how to pay for this stuff. So I said, hell no, I'm gonna go just search online, help myself, go onto a fitness page where women had posted just cookie cutter workouts and meal plans that apparently worked for them, and I just followed that for a couple of months, learned and tweaked things that worked for myself. So I worked my ass off and followed these plans from about July to February. I was on this fitness journey by myself. I didn't have a trainer. I didn't have someone that, was guiding me, telling me what to do as a bodybuilder. And so here I am, alone, learning, just creating my own little path. I got show ready. Well, the best show ready I could have possibly been on my own. I prepped through Christmas, Thanksgiving, had traveled, and traveling was super hard if you're prepping for a competition. I will get into that later. But this is a crazy story. 2 weeks before I was about to step on stage, I found a trainer and he tweaked my diet to tilapia and asparagus, and I was referred to a posing coach about 10 days before I was about to step on stage. I'd never practiced posing. I was literally just going out on a limb here. I put my body through some crazy stuff. Waking up at around 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, sometimes like 4:30. I was doing fasted cardio for, oh gosh, maybe an hour and a half. And I'd get ready for school, go throughout my whole day at school, bring all of my food there, have to bring my clothes for basketball, drive to the gym, change, eat a little bit more, practice for 2 more hours, come home, prep my meals, and then I would go back to the gym and work out, and I would lift. And sometimes if I couldn't work out, if the gym was closed, I would have my own little 15, 20-pound weights and figure out how to do that by myself. It was insane what I had to do to prepare for this first competition. Unfortunately, due to circumstances beyond my control, I was held back from competing by, I will not say, I will tell you later. And it just broke my heart that, you know, I was kind of told no. I had to go back, way back to the drawing board. I was prepping for a show on April 29th, and I think that was like 10 weeks out. I hired a trainer for the first time. Real trainer where I could actually prep 10 weeks for this show. And I did it. April 29th came and I stepped on stage for the very first time, and I competed in my NPC bodybuilding bikini competition. So all of these things that happened along my journey molded me into a stronger woman, and hopefully I can help you guys along your fitness journey and remind you that even when you're told no, or when you're told you're not good enough or you're never gonna get there, that you can push through and be relentless, to never stop and to keep going until you get that shit done. So I want to thank you guys for listening to my very first YouTube video. There's a bunch more to come, and I'm so excited to share my fitness journey and lifestyle with you guys. See ya!